All right, friends. Well, let's welcome Bruce and Shane up here to talk a little bit about what we just saw there. Come on up, guys.
We can stand.
Oh, no, I like to sit. You should have brought your own chair. See, you got to be big time like me. They'll bring your chair for you.
We're working to it.
Well, we're really far away from each other. But hey, whatever.
There we go.
I didn't like you guys that much anyway.
Thank you.
So I know y'all might not know, like actually we met at the second
con, yeah.
Second Johannesburg Comic Con. We stood right back behind the stage and talked about, like you wanted to start doing some stuff, and I was like, well, just go and make something. And here we are, 3 years, 3 years later, 2 cons later, and here's what we got. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I mean, it was, we were sitting exactly, right there, and Shane and I have been sort of working on some stuff in the background, and it's a case of everyone waits for that perfect opportunity, wait for the right camera equipment, wait to be not too busy, wait for the right script, whatever it is. And Shane and I spoke to each other and said, well, we're going to start making some stuff ourselves. And this film was shot literally over a period of 2 days. We have a director of photography over there, Caleb Jansen's taking some pics.
But what actually happened was Bruce said to me, I've got a poem. I want to make something out of it. And he says, no, but I'm not ready for it. I'm not going to do it now. And I'm the kind of guy that's not patient at all. Yeah. So I said to Bruce, let's do it. Let's just get it going. It doesn't matter how we're going to do it. Let's make a plan, set a date, and we did it. So during lockdown, we decided to try see if we could get this done.
So what's the deal with the light bulb? 'Cause I saw a break and then it shows up. Like, well, what's going on? Like, I'm sure everybody's wondering the same thing.
Yeah, we've had a lot of light bulb related questions on this one. So my answer to that is basically, so I love stream of consciousness poetry. That's kind of where my background is, and I love kind of adding layers and depth where you can. And we wanted this as a format for a short film festival, so we wanted to be able to expand this. And the idea is hopefully to take this film as a proof of concept now and then flesh it out and get some funding for it. But the idea is based on the poem. The poem is this idea of always needing a chance, not giving up in your dreams. And in that moment, Enos, who was our actor there, Nasha Matavela, he jumps over the tracks, takes that leap of faith that we all want to take in our lives, and he trips. He stumbles and he falls. And in that moment, his dream in his mind is gone. So was the light bulb really broken, or was it his fear of the light bulb breaking? We'd like to flesh that out at some point. But yeah, that is the kind of the idea behind it, was that no matter what, you might think your dream's crushed, you might think it's over, you take the leap, something might go wrong, but you follow through, and in that case, his faith paid off, and he didn't actually break the light bulb. It was all in his mind.
Got it. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
A little bit more
sense. So what was the thought behind not actually hearing what the actors are saying?
Because it was a poem, we wanted it narrated. Okay, so we were lucky enough to get Eric Roberts. If you don't know who Eric Roberts is, it's Julia Roberts' brother. I sent him a message, and he said, not a problem, he'll narrate it. And so we actually said, let's just use his voice, because he's got such an iconic sound, and just leave it up to the interpretation of what he says. So yeah. And
funny enough, it was also a budget constraint. So we shot this with zero budget whatsoever, and we knew initially probably our biggest challenge filming in townships and around there was actually going to be audio. We couldn't afford proper microphones. So we took that leap and going, okay, well, we're going to film a silent film, and we're going to narrate it. So it was a bit of a workaround, a bit of a budget problem there as well.
So I'm going to assume, since this was low budget, that opening scene walking through the township, all the folks in there were just like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
So there was no plan of like saying, okay, car, go. It was just a car drove.
It was truly serendipitous. We arrived, and when we arrived on set there, Inasha Montevela invited us into his home to go and film in Tembisa, and we went. He's a good friend of ours, and he let us into his home. There was no one there when we arrived, and as we came into do that outdoor scene, everyone was there. It was just one of those serendipitous moments.
Same thing, had to buy a ticket to go on the train.
Yeah, we had to go, but
so what was the budget? Was Bruce needed to come to Joburg, and he lives in Pretoria. So I said to Bruce, we need the train scene, so get something in the train. Michelle, who's the other lady that was sitting in the train, I said, just film them on the way here and see if you can get it. So we managed to get that. So we used every opportunity that we could, either there or back. Luckily, it was the one take, and it was all good. So yeah.
So you've shown the film to some other folks. I saw some awards. Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, so we, again, took that leap of faith and decided we're going to start submitting it to film festivals. And a lot of film festivals are behind paywalls, so it's really, really difficult you know, even if you're filming a zero budget film, suddenly a $15 entry to a film festival seems like a big cost. So
The exchange rate.
yeah, especially with the exchange rate. So we went ahead and submitted to some free film festivals that are out there. So first time filmmaker sessions at Pinewood Studios, they were interested in it, and they took it as our first release over in Europe. Then we took a shot at the Joburg Film Festival, which is Africa's biggest film festival, and got that in as a short to be played before some of the feature productions. So that was incredibly exciting, and then luckily got an American release with the Festival Angelica in California. So it's been really exciting, and now hopefully the progression for us is that we can start using this as a proof of concept to say, we've got good feedback from these festivals, they want to know more about the character, they want the story to be fleshed out, hopefully we can now get a bit of budget behind it and start rolling a bit more.
All right, so are you either of you working on anything right now?
Personally, I've got about 14 different projects in the row, or on the slate itself, but we're busy filming a full feature movie that is called AA, I'm thinking of Suspended Man, AA, which is all about assassins. Okay, it's basically AA is not the drinking one, it's all about the Assassins Anonymous. And all of the assassins are in the shadows, you don't know who they are, and then we're busy making that. But again, it's another zero budgeted movie, everyone's just pulling together, coming on board. Bruce is filming, we're trying all the action sides that we can with the stunts, and it's actually working out.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, we have some scripts in the work as well, so we're trying to flesh out Suspended Man into a feature film and hopefully get some funding for it. And I'm working on another script at the moment as well, which is very, very early stages, based off poetry as well. So I love that short story sort of element and the challenge of telling a story in a really concise way. So yeah, working on some of that and trying to see if we can expand our skill set and start moving now into feature films and getting a bit bigger.
So if they want to support you this weekend or come and visit you, is there anywhere they can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the websites that you can go to, which is hsdproductions.com. We've got all the social links on there for Instagram and YouTube and all that as well. If not, just come and chat to us. We'll be walking around the floor. I'm going to be sitting here most of the time filming you. That's what I do. And
No pressure.
No pressure. And come and ask us any questions or anything that you want to know. We have to answer.
All right, well, please do me a favor. Put your hands together for Shane and Bruce.
Thank you so much.
You did a fantastic job. Thanks for following your dreams and not giving up, man. I look forward to see y'all in the future and what comes next.
And just a massive thank you to you as well, Ed, for the push out the door, and you were the Gandalf to our Bilbo.
Hey man, look, you can stand on the edge of the cliff with a parachute on your back, ready to jump, and
Hope for the
just
best.
too afraid to do so. But you got to do it, man. If you figure out what your gifts are and you use them, it's all gonna happen. So.
Thank you so much.
Very fun, very good. Congratulations. Look forward to see what's coming up next. One more
Cool.
time, give it
Thank
up for
you.
these fellas right here.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ed. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cool. Thank you.
All right, don't forget to stick around. Coming up next, we're going to have a little chat.